This is the land where light is crushed, a land where heroes fall. When the mists come for you, will you stray from your path? Will you kindle the embers of hope, or be lost to the darkness? As you stare into the void stares back and reaches out to clutch you. Your nightmares come to life and stalk your every step. Morality is as gray as the mists that always seem to surround you. Will your better sides prevail? Will you seek to aid the people of Barovia? Or will you succumb to the shadow that rules this land? After all, no one leaves Ravenloft entirely intact.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Character Player, where story is the real DM. We're artists by day, we're nerds by night. And tonight, we're diving right back into Ravenloft. But before we begin, Ricky has some announcements. So, Ricky, go ahead.
I will. Thank you. Yes. So as you can see, we will be out without Eric Gaad tonight. We will not be out without Eric Gaad. We'll be without the player who plays Eric Gaad, Mark Kopitzke. He will not be here tonight, but he should be back with us again very soon. We will miss him, but he will not be here tonight. If you guys are watching along with Ravenloft, you can watch us on Twitch and YouTube every other Monday at 7:15 Pacific time. And at the same time, on our off Mondays, you can catch our short season companion campaign, Zombie U. Zombie U is on the precipice of its finale, so please don't miss out on that epic conclusion. Again, that is alternating Mondays, Ravenloft and Zombie U, Mondays at 7:15 Pacific time on Twitch and YouTube, so you can catch us there. And if you're enjoying our campaigns, but maybe are having trouble keeping up while watching along, well, fear no more, because our campaigns are currently available on podcast form. You can listen to every episode of both campaigns right now, from all the way up to the beginning, all the way up to this current episode. We release new episodes Tuesday mornings the following day after each episode has aired. So you can head on over to Spotify right now, search for Character Player, and start listening along. So whether you're playing catch up or keeping pace, we've got you covered. And also, please follow us on our social medias, our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Character Player, and Twitter at Character Play. We post tips, tricks, and skits, all for your entertainment, that are all centered around D&D and RPG themes. So please check that out. And before we get started today, we always want to give a special thanks to the other creators out there, the other artists who help make our show even better by allowing us to use their wonderful talents. So for our sound and music, thank you so much to Syrinscape, SwordCoastSoundscapes, Michael Gelfi, and David Kaiser Music. Thank you so much for lending your talents to us. For our graphics and art, thank you so much to our very own Mark Kopitzke and Justin Powell. Thank you guys so much for the work you do for Character Player and creating our overlays and our graphics and all that great stuff. And also thank you to Hero Forge for allowing us to use your character miniature builder to use for our character art currently. So thank you so much there. And lastly, we have a new special thanks to give out today. Today's episode is brought to you by Fiverr. Fiverr is the premier online marketplace for freelance services, from editing videos to graphic design to songwriting and website building. You'll be able to find a talented and affordable freelancer to satisfy your needs. For us D&D and RPG players, there are tons of character artists, map makers, digital artists, and miniature makers to be found on Fiverr to help you make your game as best as it can be. So I thought I would sing Fiverr's praises by literally singing a little song that I wrote for them. So here I go. You guys hear the music?
I think it's me. Hold on.
You guys hear it?
You are the music, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. This sight sets me on fire, 'cause I've never felt true love before. That's true. So pull it up. What's your desire? And you'll be satisfied forevermore. You have a job that needs doing. Higher on Fiverr. And when that job gets rightfully hired on Fiverr. I'm so glad I finally told you there are tons, like 1,000,000 gigs. And now with our truest wreck behind you, really finding someone will be a cinch. Tell me your job can get fulfilled with Fiverr. Hire on Fiverr. And when that job gets done, we'll again hire on Fiverr. Now you can hire on Fiverr by using our bit.ly link that you can find down in the description of this episode. So please go ahead and hop over to Fiverr and get your job satisfied and done today. Thank you so much, Fiverr. Justin, take it away.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Artists of all kinds here. Amazing parody singers. We even have a male model in our presence. But without further ado, let us dive into tonight's very serious episode of Ravenloft. On a very special episode. All right. When last we left off, our adventurers faced off against the abbot of St. Markovia in the courtyard of the abbey. After a battle with the abbot's shifting form, they were able to defeat him and keep him alive. After questioning him, it appeared he had been under some kind of dark influence that seemed to have lifted after the defeat of the false Hydra and the destruction of the courtyard well. The adventurers learned that the false Hydra had been messing with their memories and even made them forget an ally, Antoine Vetsk, who had seemingly been traveling with the party since Vallaki. Ezra left the group for a while to process the death of Antoine, whose journal contained information that indicated a romantic relationship had taken place at one point between the two of them. While away from the group, Ezra also saw a chalice of human blood that had been seemingly left for him, but chose not to drink it. The party eventually decided to allow the abbot to live, provided he showed them how to reconsecrate the bones of St. Andrel. He began writing a spell scroll for them and offered his services in raising one from the dead should they need it. While on watch, Aerith questioned the abbot about the possibilities of raising Tatiana from the dead to satiate Strahd. The abbot believes this to be a worthy endeavor, but is also curious as to whether or not Aerith is truly willing to pay the price. Before their conversation ended, the abbot also noticed Andrel, the spirit beside Aerith, which led to a confrontation between Aerith and Andrel, which ended in Andrel saying he'd like to be in control for a while. So, we are going to pick up because that was the second watch of the evening. So I will need someone who is taking the third watch. Havok. Havok, you make your way down the stairs, eventually seeing Aerith sitting at the table, a bit removed from the abbot, just resting his hand, or his head on his hands, rather.
Hey, shifts up. My turn.
Yes, of course. He starts to walk up.
Hey, if you want to give me those, all that stuff that we found down in the lair, I can maybe, while I'm sitting here, maybe I can identify some of that stuff.
He hands it over.
Oh, thanks.
Then heads up.
Hey, Abbott, how's it going?
Nearly finished.
Wait. I look down the hall and make sure Aerith is completely.
You hear the door close upstairs.
I want to apologize because it just seems like there's a little bit of moral grandstanding in the group, and I know I felt since being here that this place, this Barovia has an effect on your soul, and I mean, being here as long as you have been, I can't imagine just how much it's weighing on you.
Thank you for your words. I suppose there's some truth to them, though I wonder. it just plays on the weakness or wickedness that's already within us.
Well, that makes me really uncomfortable.
I suppose that is the question then. Is it wickedness or weakness?
So, I died here not too long ago, here in Markovia. Well, I don't know if I fully died, but I felt like I was dead.
Hmm.
And I saw this big guy. He looked like some kind of king or noble or something. And he was kind of breathing purple light. Does that sound familiar to you at all?
No, it does not.
Okay. Yeah, I just.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me again?
Come, my cat.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So, again, I just want to say I'm sorry.
Lost you again.
Forget that. Okay, that mic for some reason is not working, so we're just gonna go with this one. I apologize. I just want to say I'm sorry. That's all. It's hard here.
I'm afraid it will only get harder. Still yourself. Find courage in your friends.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over here and let you get to work. So.
At that point, Havok, the doors open behind you. And walking in, you see a fairly tall woman with black curly hair that falls down past her shoulders. She's wearing a red bandana that's pulled over her head. What's happening? Oh, okay.
Like the simp.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
Just like, is this a message I'm missing?
Woo.
You see that she's wearing a very large red trench coat that goes down towards her ankles. And as you follow the trench coat, you see that one of her legs is made of wood. Ronnie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So before you, Justin just said, beautiful woman, and she just comes in urgently. You.
I put my hand on my mace and stand up with my. What?
You.
Me who?
You.
Me? No, you who?
Me who? Who you?
Me who? Me who? You what?
Very confused. Sorry. Hi. Esmeralda. Nice to meet you.
I'm Havok.
Havok. Yes.
Yeah.
I need their help, right?
Yeah, so what you would know, Esmeralda, is that you spent some time at the Abbey searching for aid in your fight against the devil. Eventually realizing you need to return back to your base of sorts, but deciding to come back when you found evidence that perhaps the abbot had the Tome of Strahd. You've heard of this adventuring party making their way through Barovia and some of their exploits, which are impressive, but it's the first time you're meeting them and you're unsure of how you feel.
I need help.
Cool. Yeah. A lot of people here do. Yeah.
Yes, that's very true. I do believe, however, that your group could help.
You've heard of Sheen?
Well, in passing, yes, I have heard of you.
Wow, word's getting around. Cloven must be talking.
Don't know who that is, but I found some information at the abbot, and I
Okay. He's busy right now.
no at the Abbey. Sorry.
Oh.
And you look over Esmeralda, and you do see the abbot, who you've had some interactions with here at the Abbey, who looks up over to you. Hello, Esmeralda.
Hi. How are you this evening? This morning? This evening?
Better.
Good. Good to hear. This is them? This is
the group.
Okay. Are they ready to go? Can we?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask them. It's been a rather trying 24 hours.
What happened? Anything important? Anybody die?
It's a long story.
Well, do you need to finish resting, or can we go?
I think we kind of need some time to rest. It's been, like he said, it's been a long day. We're just about done resting. And I'd say a couple hours we should be ready to go. If you can, is it like an urgent thing?
I mean, evil is around every corner, and yes, is the answer. It's urgent.
Well, I still think we need a couple hours.
Great, then you can fill me in on what I've missed.
Okay. So, I got arrested, and I'm gonna go through the whole story about like from literally like session 0 all the way up to
Man style.
but basically, the long and short of it is, we were brought here very suddenly, just kind of like transported here. We went to this house where that messed with us. We walked through Barovia, the little town. We killed some kind of vampire creature there. We met some hags at the windmill. They fucked us up. They cursed us. We didn't like that. We're still salty about it. We went to Vallaki, kind of started an uprising there. Oops! Ended quickly though. And now we're here. We killed the false Hydra. People apparently have been killed and forgotten. That's really sad. And oh yeah. The Wizards of Wine. We cleared that out, so now that's good to go again. There were bad druids there. Oh, and we talked to Strahd. It was bad. We didn't like him.
You talked to Strahd.
Yeah, we didn't like him.
But I don't like him either.
Oh, good. Then we're
That's
okay.
very
We can be friends then.
Well, we will see. This is trial run.
Oh yeah. I don't make friends that fast either.
Havok, as you bring up Strahd, you also remember hearing the bell now as the sun begins to rise. Of course, there is no sun here in Barovia. You remember just 3 days ago now, when Rahadin gave you the formal invitation to Castle Ravenloft for dinner.
That's today? I even say that to myself. Oh, that's today.
What's today?
Oh, he's making us go to dinner with him.
Who is inviting you to dinner? Do not eat the food.
Well, I guess Strahd invited us dinner, but it was sent by like his person that came to tell us was named like Rahadin, and he was real creepy and weird, and we didn't like him either. Honestly, anyone that has to do with Strahd, we don't really like very much.
That is a good answer. So, when it comes to Strahd, you want to kill him, yes?
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Wonderful. So do I. I have personal vendetta, obviously. Otherwise, why would I be seeking you out?
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that this could be a good allyship for us.
What's your personal vendetta?
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to share that with you yet.
Oh, that's fair. That was really personal.
That was very personal. That was a very personal question.
Sorry.
And it cut to upstairs where Newton, you start to blink your eyes awake, and you're face to face with the little baby head of Cloven. And Cloven wakes up. Morning.
Good morning, Starshine.
My name is Cloven.
I was talking to the baby.
No, his name is Cloven.
Yes.
Okay, breakfast. And Cloven jumps off the bed, kind of rolling over you, Stiki, as you start to wake up from this as well. And Esmeralda, Havok, you hear a door upstairs open and the voice of Cloven saying, "Morning, breakfast time, everybody, breakfast time."
Breakfast!
That's Cloven.
Oh, Cloven.
Yeah, Cloven, like a hoof.
And Ezra, you also hear this and start to come to as well.
Cloven, what magic do you know?
Breakfast time. Cloven's already going downstairs.
They say he works magic in the kitchen, baby.
And Esmeralda, you see, as the footsteps get closer, this very small man, almost the size of a hobbit, really, or a halfling. And you see on his mostly bald head these two bumps sticking out. You also see a little baby head on the side. And you see he has a hoof for a foot.
For you. I am Esmeralda. Who are you?
I am Esmeralda. I am Cloven.
If we both had the same name.
You're very pretty.
Thank you. I do get that a lot.
I get flour for you. Cloven starts hustling off towards the kitchen.
He's a sweet boy, man. I can't really tell his age.
Person.
He's a sweet being.
I will say being as well. Don't know if he's person quite yet.
He's a sweet being.
The rest of you begin slowly, in due time, making your way downstairs, and you see this new person in the space.
Aerith, I didn't have time to identify these because I met this person and we talked all night about our adventures.
Yes, hello. Who are you? You are Rest of Brew, yes?
Yes. I'm Aerith Gaad.
We are seen.
Rasheen?
Yeah, you changed your name?
No, we're the rest of the group.
Oh, I'm the H. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm the H machine.
Oh.
Ezra.
I'm Stiki.
Hi, Stiki. Is that because of how you are you actually Stiki, or is that your name? I walk over and I try to almost.
Well,
No, I'm not sticky. I mean I'm sticky, but I'm not.
Well, he's very sweet.
Vicky, you go to touch your skin there, and you guys had a giant fight multiple times, then just went to bed without anything about. A little bit sticky.
I am sticky.
I think Stiki now starts having an existential crisis. Thank you for that.
Which reminds me, I probably would have done prestidigitation before I came downstairs.
Fair enough.
Great. Stiki, Havok. The other ones again. Sorry.
Ezra. Hello.
Lovely.
And Aerith Gaad. This Cloven starts bringing out different plates of food. Looks like some eggs, some sausage, just some stuff that's thrown together. And he comes up to you with a flower, Esmeralda.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very pretty.
Eat it.
Oh, it's for eat. I was going to put. Okay, no eating.
Eat it.
Pick off a petal and eat it.
Yum yum.
Yeah.
Great. I hear you hate Strahd, yes?
That's one way to start a conversation.
That certainly is.
I
We're
was
not fans of him, no.
Yeah, I was very clear about that.
I'm indifferent, honestly.
Great. It's a choice. It is a choice. Well, my name is Ezra. I have planned to get vengeance because not going to give you my entire life story or anything, but it is very important that this vampire die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would like your help along the way with that.
Yeah.
Stiki kind of moves closer to Esmeralda, and he nudges her, and he says,
I used to think very negatively about vampires, and then I recently realized that I had a preconceived notion that needed a little destabilizing. And now that I am learning, I would like to be that conduit for you.
And then he looks at Ezra and he goes, thumbs up.
I think I might go back to bed, actually.
No, because I heard tell that you had invite to dinner this evening, and I think that could be
Tonight.
Yeah, I remember too, and I was like, "Oh shit!" That's exactly what I said.
Dinner plans?
With Strahd.
Oh,
God, I can't
I
believe that was
forgot.
already 3 days ago. Time flies.
Have you heard of Baron Metis?
Gesundheit. What?
Baron Metis. No?
Mm,
Well, he took my friend, and I very dearly loved that friend, and I do believe that it is as the work of Strahd that has brought us, that has taken him away from me. So I would love to kill him and get my friend back if that's possible.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
Go ahead, Ezra.
I don't. Hear me out. Yes, noble. I agree. Friends in the hands of Strahd, bad. I don't think we are planning on fighting him tonight. I personally am not in a place magically where I think I could win a fight with this hundreds of years old vampire. I think I would die.
but we do have a team.
I personally think we would die.
Oh.
We do have a secret weapon.
Do we?
Stiki also puts his hands on his hips and he goes,
It's Cloven.
I did mean Cloven. I did.
Right, so Esmeralda, if we fight Strahd tonight, we will die.
So
Not-
you were thinking of using this more as a reconnaissance mission?
Correct. Yes.
But we should bring Cloven, is all I'm saying.
This would have a conversationalist in the group.
Well, if that is what you wish to do, I do believe that this could be good partnership. I have long history with vampires, with werewolves, with these types of things.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. Who are you? Why are you here? How do you know anything about us?
I've been doing some research into those who could help.
And it brought you to us.
Yes.
Guys, we're searchable.
There's a wiki.
We're on the Google.
Can I ask you what that research said about us?
About you specifically.
No, us in general, really.
That you had different skill set. Very good skill
Really,
set.
I was just gonna say, different is not necessarily a good thing.
Well, my skill set is different.
Yeah,
Oh, relief.
we can choose to take that as a good thing, not necessarily a good thing. I mean, I believe that you're not that I don't know anything about you.
Speaking of, can I do an insight check
Sure.
on her?
I just trust her implicitly.
I noticed we stayed up talking for hours.
Yeah, we had girl talk.
If you'd like to make a deception or persuasion check, Esmeralda, against this, you can. You don't have to tell me which.
Well, I got a 6.
Well, let's see what happens.
D6. So
26. You know, this is a new person, Ezra. So as you're looking at Esmeralda, It's just you don't know the ticks of this person yet. You don't really know. So far, it seems like they're a straight shooter, but there's definitely some stuff they're not letting out.
She's pretty. I trust her.
That what Sticky's saying?
No.
Oh.
That's what Rhea's saying. Is that
We all
your?
trust Seth.
Yeah.
I was asking the DM, is she pretty? Then Sticky trusts her.
Okay. I was like, is that
So,
Rhea?
so true,
Rhea's
Bestie.
bar? Hey, that girl's pretty. I trust her.
Well, I understand. It's a lot to ask of someone to meet your group for 3 hours, one of you at least, and then say, let's go kill the most powerful vampire. I understand. It's a lot to ask. Maybe we use reconnaissance mission to see if we could be useful for each other.
Yeah. What's
I mean, that's great. We do have other stuff we gotta do today before we even get to that.
Wonderful. So it is set.
I would say, I mean, right now it seems our like goals kind of are like, you know, the same goal. So like,
Convenient.
yeah. So I mean, it doesn't hurt to like for you just to like, you know, tag along until maybe, you know, the time is to strike.
Yes, that sounds great to me. If everyone is on board, then we do.
Just real quick, I want to ask, did we get a full rest? Like, can we
Yep.
mark off a full rest? I just wanted to make sure before I do.
Y'all got a full rest. Yeah.
Thank you.
At this point, Irina walks down the stairs, having slept in a bit. Hello, new friend, I see. Hi, my name is Irina Kolyanovich. She gestures a hand over to you, Esmeralda. You see this woman in pretty pristine-looking armor, with flowing red hair that she has kind of tied back.
Do I recognize her?
I'd say you've heard stories. You've not seen this person, but having been in Barovia as long as you have, doing the kind of work you've been doing, you've heard that this is the woman that Strahd has been after.
Esmeralda. Pleased to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well. She looks at the rest of you. Friend.
Friend.
Just checking. At this point, the abbot starts rolling up the scroll. It is done.
What did we ask him to do?
You wanted him to reconsecrate the bones. He said he'd have to go with you to do it. Or he could create a spell scroll and teach Havok how to do the spell. And so you all opted for that option.
So yeah, I have the hollow spell scroll.
Yes. And you also know how to cast the spell as soon as you reach the level requirement for it.
Okay.
What's the level of requirement?
Since it's a 5th
Don't worry
level
about
spell, like 7th or 8th or something like that.
Abbott,
Yes.
while we're out running errands today, I assume you've read the Book of Strahd in its entirety, yes?
I have.
Could you copy out the important bits for us?
Yes. Of course I can.
Thank you. We will likely have a long day ahead of us if you need to sleep first.
You don't want to take the book with us?
What
I
are we
would
going to do with
need
the book while
to
we're
copy
gone?
it.
Well, that's a good point. But isn't it safer to not have the book on us in case he realizes we have it and is upset or thinks we know things we don't know, etc., etc., etc.?
Can we have a sidebar really quick, Sheen and I don't know, Esmeralda? What do you guys think?
I mean, again, I have no reason not to trust her.
Maybe just one moment, Esmeralda.
Sorry.
Rena. Sheehan.
I would also
Aerith,
like
if
to
you also-
note
yeah.
that Stiki's body is always in between the abbot and Irina at all times.
Gotcha. But Aerith pulls you a little bit to a corner. I mean, the question is, do we really trust the abbot? Are we fully convinced? Because
No.
if he's good and we leave him the tome, then no harm, no foul. But if this is an act, then
I can kill him now.
No, Stiki.
It's on the table. It's an offer.
Cloven has like made his way into the circle.
Hey,
Hey, Cloven.
you guys are my best friends.
That's really sweet, Cloven.
Can I come?
Aren't you going mattress shopping today?
No, I think it's absolutely mandatory that.
No, he's going mattress shopping. Sorry.
Yeah, don't you have to get Siegfried and yourself a new mattress today?
He does.
You know
Yes.
who has
Ah,
the best
I
mattress?
do.
Not anywhere we're going.
Who has it, son?
No.
Mattress Switch has the best.
Master Switch?
His name is Strahd One Master Switch.
Strahd Van Master
Wait,
Switch?
Unfortunately, it's not someone we're going to see today. We're going to see Stravan Zarovich. So Mastrovich
Cousins?
is a completely different country, actually.
Beds. He has feather beds.
I'll go ask
Which-
Abbott about mattress.
And Cloven
Great.
walks away.
He's not
Sticky,
coming with us, Seth.
Leans in and says,
No, Seth.
Seth!
Your character's name.
Sticky
That's
leans
funny.
in and says, why can't Cloven come?
Because he can't hold his tongue.
Look, if we're gonna get all meta here and you're gonna start calling me Seth, in terms of writing structure, Cloven is the best match against Strahd Von Mattress Switch.
Well, Cloven can't keep his mouth shut.
I'm saying there's an element of chaos to brain him that could be in our favor.
And that element is probably going to get us killed.
We're chaotic enough, you know?
We are, especially with you in the group.
Look, if you guys want me to go back to being like more chaotic, I can do that.
Okay,
I think we're
but a
okay.
vote. Do we leave the tome?
Just saying, no one can kill a baby. No one.
I don't think that's
100.
true. Yeah. Look, as far as the vote,
Voldemort?
yeah,
Well, I guess no, actually.
he tried. What a loser. Anyway, look, if I'm gonna vote here, I vote we take the book. But by the way I feel, it's not an indictment against the abbot. Like, I think the abbot is. I trust the abbot, but I still think we should take the book. That's how I feel. So I'm kind of, the way you presented that is weird. My vote is to take the book. That's all.
Let's just make it that vote. Take the book or leave it.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have one for take it.
My only opinion is that if Strahd finds us with the book and thinks we've read it, he could completely change his game.
Well, if we put it in the bag, how is he gonna know?
Maybe Cloven has a photographic memory and can memorize the book, and then we bring Cloven and we can just ask him.
Cloven barely remembers our real names.
We're not bringing Cloven.
Newton, just give us a yes or no. Take the book, yes?
If Cloven can carry it.
Nope,
No.
Just
This isn't
just Sheen. Yes or no?
We're gonna have to change our name soon. We're adding too many letters.
Yes, Cloven should come.
Okay, your vote is discarded. Sticky, what do you think?
Stiki looks at Havok and says, What did you vote again?
I vote take the book.
Why?
I just think it's better if we have it. I mean, the abbot has already read it. We're the only, we stopped his plan, what he was gonna do. So now it's on our shoulders now. We need to know everything we need to know. That's the book.
Okay. I vote what Havok just said, because it makes sense.
I mean, quick counterpoint to that is that we're not gonna be able to read it because it takes too much time.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if we have it, we can at a point at some point when we have time can read it. But we'll have to come back here if we want to read it after that.
Coming
Stiki
back here.
leans in close and says, Ezra, you don't you don't sleep, right? So technically you could read. You're a vampire. You're a vampire. So do you have a photographic memory? I don't know how this works. Am I being problematic?
And he's going to gently, like, just touch his face.
Yeah, you feel it's a little bit sticky.
You are somewhat correct in that. No, I don't sleep. But I can't. The book takes energy. So I don't get rest if I read the book.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still learning.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we might not be able to read it now or even like tomorrow or the next day. But like, if we want to eventually read it, we would have to come back. You know what I mean? And we have that bag, right? That bag where we can put stuff in.
Yeah, we do.
Even if he opened it, he wouldn't be able to see it, right?
Wait, what bag?
We got a bag of holding that we found in the horde. But the only question is if he'll have a spy, either amongst us or something. We just have to be really careful on the road.
Potentially Esmeralda.
Or Cloven.
Look, maybe if you want, like on our way back to Vallaki, maybe I can like chat her up and like get a feel for her. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I didn't get anything off of her initially, but maybe if I like press a little bit more, maybe I can pick up on some more stuff.
Stiki, at the thought that a spy is a bad idea, Stiki takes off his bag and puts it between his thighs and clenches.
That's real. You're just watching the group. You see Stiki kind of glance over his shoulder and do this, and just like, interesting thing.
I'll cast Prestidigitation to make him less sticky.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That is a friend.
So it seems like the vote is we take it.
I mean, I can see the potential. I can see what you guys are saying, that it might be risky.
Havok, roll a D100 for me.
Oh no! Okay. 93.
Okay. You're good.
I'm good? Okay. I understand the risks that you guys are talking about, but I think having the resource is better.
I wasn't aware that we had a bag of holding, so that makes me feel better.
Yeah, they're expensive, and we just found one. Oh.
Where?
We found in the horde of the false Hydra, so it's probably like someone who got devoured and their memory taken away. So maybe not something to cheer about, but yeah.
I forgot.
Okay. Fine. Esmeralda comes, Cloven doesn't. We take the book.
Newton, roll D100 for me.
Okay.
Newton!
Master of Chaos, Justin. He's the Agent of Chaos.
76.
All agreed?
Yeah.
Stiki takes the bag from between his thighs and he says, "Okay, so he lifts it up. So we're not taking the book. It's a great idea, Ezra. Good talk, everybody. Good talk, everybody." And then he like runs away.
Make a deception check, Stiki.
18.
Okay. You guys genuinely think Stiki believes you are not taking the book?
Man, you know,
We'll talk about it on the road.
I like him so much, but I don't think he actually listens to me when I talk sometimes.
What can you put in a bag of holding?
A lot of things.
The question is, what can't you imagine? Wait, that's not what you asked.
So, like, what's the largest object you can put into a bag of holding?
I think it still has to fit the perimeter of the bag, no?
Well,
So guys, we also got a few other things down there. I was gonna try and like identify them while I was watching the Habit, but then Esmeralda came in and we got to chatting, you know how girls do. We just knew that was a bag of holding, but like maybe if I cast identify it, I can like get more specifics.
Not right this second, but in general, when we have a moment, can I see the objects that we got from the Horde?
I gave them to Havok.
Yeah, they're on the table right there.
And
it's,
as you look at that bag, it is a very large bag. It's 2 foot by 4 feet.
Oh, so the mouth is like 2 feet wide.
Yeah,
it's like 4 feet. Oh damn, that's
like a backpacker's bag.
Yeah, that's like a knapsack.
Big old thing. Yeah.
It's big.
I would
fit in there.
I would like to go look at the objects and see if there's any cross-reference to them in the journal.
Oh, the journal of Antoine's journal.
Yeah.
Okay, you take a little bit of time to do that. You do not find any cross-reference between them.
So, guys, do we have any errands that we need to run or anything like that? Because, like, in here in Krez, because, like, if you guys got stuff to do, like, I can hang out, identify this stuff while you guys go, like, shopping and things like that and get everything we need before we head back to Vallaki.
Is that what we're meeting the devil?
Well, I think he's, like, picking us up or something like that.
It said the eastern gates of Vallaki.
No, I don't have any errands to run.
How long will it take you to identify?
Well, I can do one for freebies every day, and then and then if I want to do it without like using up my like reserves of magic, it would take me 10 minutes each. So we have 4 things.
20 minutes. Oh.
We have 4 things. I can do one for free. So
half an hour.
Yeah.
Let's just eat breakfast and.
I'd like to bathe as well.
Yeah. Rest up a bit.
Okay, well, you guys do that. I'll do that. I'll do this.
At that point, the group breaks. Other than Stiki, did you go outside?
No, I ran to the table.
Okay. The abbot turns and says, so would you like me to transcribe the tome for you, or will you be taking it?
Both, please.
I would need it to transcribe it, but I can write down what I do recall without it.
Let's, why don't we start with a transcription and then until we leave, and then once we switch over, you can...
Well, he's been up all night. Like, maybe he should, like, eat and, like...
I'm fine.
Rest.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Well, leaving in about half an hour, so do with that as you will.
Very good. May I? He reaches his hand out towards you, Havok, who he assumes has it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hand it over.
And,
Okay.
Habit, while we're gone, are you taking Cloven mattress shopping today?
My plan was to make him a mattress.
Make. Out of what?
Feathers, primarily.
Okay.
Is there another method you'd prefer?
No, I was just asking. But thank you for clarifying. You know what? No, I was just asking.
Very well.
So we're off then, yes?
In half an hour.
Half an hour. Great. Sounds good. Thank you.
Please have breakfast, everyone. Eat food. Donated for Tome.
And you watch Esmeralda as he grabs some eggs, some scrambled eggs, just like mushed in together in his hand, and starts feeding the little baby head to his side. And then he takes off of the top of a flask and pours it into the baby's head's mouth.
It's not good for babies.
Yes. By the way, I don't want you to be jealous, but Newton wants to marry me. I said no. But very insistent.
You know, I'm so sorry for that. It is okay. You know, lots of people will want to marry you in your lifetime.
I see what you're getting at, and I'm not into marriage, but I appreciate it.
No, that's what I'm saying, but lots of people may want to marry you. And
Okay, I get it, yeah. Yes, Cleric gets it. Sit by Stiki, I will. Oh, Stiki, how do you turn this off?
Is Ricky with the bag of holding?
Who?
Are we just getting rid of all kind of pretext here? No pretense at all.
Is Havok with the bag of holding?
Yes.
Okay. Is like Havok in a trance, or is it like? Is this like?
Well, Havok, which object are you identifying first?
So I'll use my freebie on the bag of holding, just so if there's any specifics that I need to know about it that could be helpful to us, I'll just use my freebie on that one. So
I will send you that information in the Zoom chat.
Okay. And so then I'll start my ritual casting of each one on the mace.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. While he's doing that, she is doing that. I'm gonna investigate the bag of holding.
Okay. What are you investigating exactly?
Seeing if it's magical and that bigger objects could fit inside than like Hermione's purse kind of situation.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. I have no idea. Let's see here. Oh. Damn, Newton. 12.
So you've heard of bag of holdings before. You don't remember too much about them. You know that they can hold bigger items. There is a certain weight limit that they can hold, though you're not sure how much that is. And it just depends on the item. As you start to think about it, you think I probably couldn't hold it over a tower and slowly pull the tower into the bag of holding. But something like a sword might be able to work.
Okay. So what Newton does, is Newton tries to stick his leg in the bag.
Newton. I'm going to stop my ritual casting of this maze for a second. Newton. I mean, my eyes aren't closed.
I'm aware of that, but you're quite focused on casting a ritual spell.
The bag's right next to it. I didn't put it anywhere. I put it down next to it.
You don't know that there.
Fine, fair. If he's gonna go in the bag, he wants to go in the fucking bag.
I'm gonna say his foot is getting in that bag before you notice.
Okay, the foot goes in. That's I meant as he's loading himself in.
Okay.
So I
look this up.
I just looked it up.
I try to get into the bag up to my neck at least.
God.
But then I don't go all the way. I just see if I can get up to my neck.
Okay. It looks like you can only get your leg in, essentially.
Just my leg. Lame. Okay. Good to know.
Were you trying to get in it?
I'm not trying to get in
it. Cloven looks over at you.
Yes. Stiki. There it goes again. Hello, Newton.
Cloven, why don't you...
Yes, I look very handsome, thank you.
No, look in here. I dropped a bottle of wine.
You dropped a bottle of wine in back?
Down here, I dropped it.
Ah! Newton dropped a bottle of wine in bag!
Why don't you...
Starts to, look, okay, you guys heard that.
Oh, are you sure they heard it, DM?
Cloven shouted, yeah. I'm quite sure.
I would not go in. Just my opinion.
I don't see why.
Just look further. Look further in the bag.
It's all dark.
It's at the bottom. Just.
I don't see
So lucky I'm taking a bath right now, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a very good idea.
Doesn't seem smart.
Okay, I'm in pretty deep.
And you see, like, basically just his legs are sticking out now.
Wait. How is he looking with his legs?
He's not. He's looking with his head in there, so now his feet are sticking out.
Okay. So I tried to shove him into the bag.
Okay.
I try to push his legs into the bag.
Okay.
I was watching, so I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Stiki is going to rush Newton. My
Okay.
God.
You're on my side with this. You know.
You can't. We don't know what's gonna happen if you keep him in a bag of holes. He might suffocate. That is a terrible idea.
No. It's a magical dimension where they can breathe.
Oh, it is.
It is. Yes. There's air in there. If it's room enough for Cloven, there's room enough for.
I can hear this. Yeah.
Oh, we go in the bag.
Stop.
Well, but it's a magical dimension.
He
I
pushed.
want to go.
Pushed him in.
Can I reach in the bag and pull out Cloven?
So wait, Cloven made it in the bag. Cloven's in the bag.
Yeah.
Look.
There's a moment where you push, and then suddenly you don't hear Cloven. He's gone. Esmeralda, you go to the bag and start thinking of Cloven. And after a moment, you grab his shoulder, and you pull up, and you realize you're actually grabbing the baby head.
Sorry. I'll readjust my grip.
All I'm saying is, there's no reason we shouldn't take him if he's safe in this bag.
He's not.
Not safe.
Fuck you, Newton. Fuck you.
Very, very appropriate.
Cloven, what did the dimension look like?
It was dark and scary, Stiki.
Oh,
I
Newton.
didn't want to do that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Look.
I'm sorry. Newton, that was not a nice thing to do. You should apologize to Cloven. That wasn't nice.
I'm sorry, Cloven, for believing that you can save our world.
Cloven punches you in the leg. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
You take 3 points of damage.
Little Charlie horse.
I understand that you love me, but you're too controlling.
I just see the potential in you, Cloven. That's all. No one else does.
I don't need you to see the potential in me. I see the potential in me. That's what matters.
Well,
Self-love, bitch.
I hope you do say us at some point. We're going to be in the dire straits, in the clutches of Strahd, and out of nowhere, from heaven, Cloven will appear, but not from our bag because we didn't bring him.
Look.
Just saying.
Okay, so I finished with the mace and I walk over. Look, he can be in there for a little while, but then he'll die. Yeah. He can be in there for like a small amount of time.
Well, you said it was a dimension.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit in there.
Oh.
It's a contained little box with a bunch of stuff in it.
You liked me?
I didn't lie to you. I made it up. It's different.
Look, Newton, if you want to be a master of chaos right now, just take the bag and pull it inside out.
Pull it inside out.
If you wanna make chaos happen and have some fun and not murder anybody, take the bag, pull it inside out.
What happens if you?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna.
I just do it. What happens?
You
if
do it?
Yeah, I just do it.
Roll d20 for me.
Oh shit.
2.
You pull it out, and clattering to the ground, you see 4 copper coins.
I did it.
Do it again.
There's nothing in the bag. It's just 4 copper coins.
Do it again.
No.
I want to do it. Stiki takes the bag, and
Okay.
he tries.
Okay. You put it back to normal, then do inside out again.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Oh wow, that sucks. It's empty. Oh, well. Don't put Cloven in there. He'll die.
Well, all I'm saying is, I think Cloven is our best chance against Strahd. That's all I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it.
But why? That doesn't make any sense. It's a baby.
It's not just a baby. It's a man baby.
Man baby.
It's the best of all of us. It's a man and a baby.
Arguably the two worst things.
Or the two best things.
Sorry, I'm not actually there. I just couldn't help myself.
You can kind of hear the conversation from the little bath area. So you just say that to yourself as you're waiting there.
Arguably the two worst things.
Oh man.
Eventually, you do finish identifying the objects. I sent them all to you.
Yes, thank you.
So ultimately, you learn that you have a Ring of Evasion, a Flame Tongue Shortsword, a Fist of Tharuman, and a Rod of Absorption.
So yeah, so this big mace that looks like a fist here, basically it's like a really cool it's like a good for like fighting like undead and fiends and stuff like that. You can do like extra damage. It's really awesome. Then this rod here basically like absorbs magic, and then like you can store magic in it and then use it. This little ring here makes it harder to hit you, and you can like dodge stuff. And then this one is a sword that lights on fire.
You didn't seem as excited about that last one.
Well, it's a little bit. I think like the mechanics of it are just a little simpler.
It's a sword that lights on fire?
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
And yeah, are you gonna light it on fire?
I mean, that's the point, right?
Sure.
Can I do it inside?
Well, here's the thing: you have to like be like connected with it.
Huh?
So you have to like, you have to have like form like a connection, like a bond with it, in a way. You have to take it out to dinner. You have to, no, I'm just kidding. You have to spend some time with it to like. Your soul needs to bind with it, in a way. Above board, it requires attunement.
Got it.
Not something Stiki would be aware of.
Right.
Kind of
that's why I'm trying. That's how Havok would explain it. It's like you kind of like your soul has to like connect with it for it to like work.
Stiki looks around. Is everybody? Can I play with the sword? Is that okay?
Stiki, we all trust you to play with swords.
Okay. Stiki grabs it.
It's a short sword though. It's not as long as your other one.
But it's fire.
That's fair.
So Stiki's just hugging it. He's hugging his sword.
Does anyone mind if I like rock this mace? Like this thing is boss. Can anyone else in here even use it? I guess we all can use maces, but
I can't use a mace.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Okay. I'll rock that. But we have this rod here. Yeah. So like if someone like casts a spell at you, you can use the rod to like catch it, and it absorbs it, and then it stores it.
I would like either that or the Ring of Evasion.
I'll take one or the other. You pick, Ezra. Your call.
I'll take the rod.
I'll take the ring.
Okay. I'll share the links to everybody that's holding each thing.
It's okay. I can.
Okay.
Seth, are you? Newton, are you?
I'm good. I think I have enough objects right now. Got a couple rings, some boots.
I mean, if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
has a beautiful singing voice.
That's another one of my helpers.
Jeez, beautiful singer.
Yes.
So are you all set now? Not to rush you. Not to rush you.
Oh, you sound a bit like you've been rushed.
I would really like to take time with this mace before we go, so that way I can actually use it.
Like to take time with
Sorry.
My rod.
It only takes half a day to get to Vallaki from here. We got time.
We have horses too.
Yeah, Ezra's gonna spend time attuning to the Rod of Absorption.
Sure. You guys can take your time to attune to your magic items. When that time is up, the abbot, who's had about 45 minutes now to transcribe, offers you a scroll. I did what I could. It's not as extensive as I'd like, but it's a start.
This is great. Thank you.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I mean, I'm sure we'll circle back around this way.
Okay.
Please
I
do.
would still like to get this book back to you for a proper transcription.
Of course. I'll try to write more of what I remember while you're gone. And should you need anything that I can provide, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you.
Very well.
All right. See you later, Abbott.
No.
Let's go.
No. Cloven, you're staying with the abbot. Remember, he'll have to. The new bed.
A special mission for Cloven.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
what is this bed for? How will it help in the fight against the devil?
You can help in the fight against the devil by making sure that all of our rooms are properly warded, so that when we come back, the devil can't follow us.
You want your rooms to be properly boarded?
Warded, like spelled.
Warded, like warts from a frog. Cloven will find
Protected.
frogs and
You
rub
have to
them all
protect-
over your beds.
Protect our rooms. Make sure they're good and
with
protected from the
frogs.
devil.
With frogs, yes.
You know what? Sure. Yeah, with frogs.
Very good. Very good. Cloven will do that.
Good. Thank you, Cloven. Very, very important to us.
Cloven bows.
Newton walks up to Cloven and says, "You're the best of us."
Cloven looks over at you, Stiki.
Thanks, Newton.
Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, I agree with Newton. You are the best of us, and I think Newton is saying that because he cares about
Yeah, I know.
you.
I know. Newton, I hate to do this for now. You're friends. But you gotta move on. Not happening.
I see that. Understanding.
One last kiss for the road.
Wait, what? No, what?
She just hands up towards you.
I just think you're an all-powerful being. I'm not. What? Ew.
This is probably better.
Okay.
We'll always have your dress. Bye.
And Cloven walks away.
Stiki's jaws dropped in entertainment.
So let's go.
And yeah, Ezra would go.
All right. You all head out of the abbey, start to make your way back to the switchback path that leads down to Kresk. As you get a little bit closer, the town looks quite different than what you remember. You see massive holes in the ground, snow stained with blood, many guards out and about. You see buildings that are completely collapsed that you never noticed before. Other ones where there's damage definitely done to them. They're not completely collapsed, but a whole facade is taken off. You see a lot of destruction that you didn't notice before.
Was this still in Kresk, you said?
Yeah. But eventually you get down at the end of the path into the town proper. And again, now you can see these sights more up close, as some people are wandering around looking in shock, but there are many guards out and about. And as you reach the bottom of the path, one of these guards turns to you and says, "There they are, the newcomers, the ones who brought this disaster upon us."
Well, hold on, no, we
Where?
And
Where?
that's where we're going to take a break.
No.
So we will be back in just a bit to see what happens next. And welcome back. So, you all had made it down that switchback path to the town of Kresk, where a guard pointed a finger in your direction, claiming you were the ones that caused this chaos. And as he says that, you see townspeople turning towards you and more guards starting to walk forward, not with their weapons drawn, but reaching for their weapons at least.
What did we do now? What have we done? How could we possibly have done this?
We're here to help. I don't. Hello, my name is Stiki. We're Sheen. Nice to meet you.
You got to town, what, 2 days ago?
Maybe. I don't remember. It's been a very long time.
You're the only outsiders. And now look at our town. There must be a connection.
Does that? It's Barovia.
You see some of the guards and people like, that's a fair point. And you hear calling out over the other guards. No, stop! I know them! And you see Tommen approaching, pulling off his helm, his short blonde hair. This is the guard you had some drinks with. No, I know them. They are good people, not responsible for this. Everyone stand down. That's an order, stand down. And you see a lot of the guards that were reaching for weapons begin to take their hands away and back off.
If we're not responsible, then who is? And then I look at Esmeralda.
That was a very pointed question.
Well, I didn't mean for it to be pointed. Who caused this destruction? He's like side-eyeing Esmeralda.
That is directed at me. Who caused this?
That is the question we don't have an answer to right now. Many of us just noticed this on night patrol, and well, it seems to be all over the town. Everyone disperse, please. Disperse.
Yeah, and
see...
as they're walking away, Stiki yells out, assumptions can hurt feelings. Just keep that in mind.
It's true.
Gotcha.
I side-eye Stiki.
Tommen approaches your group now. Yes, sorry for that. People's tensions are very high right now, as you can see. Weird shit apparently happened here, and it's got everyone a bit on edge. In fact, if you have time, seriously, no worries, because I'm not trying to hold you all. But if you have time to go see the Burgomaster, I'm sure he would appreciate chatting with you if you know anything about this.
The different Burgomaster.
Burgomaster of Kresk, who you guys have not met.
The other one's dead.
What time is it currently?
You guys got up pretty early because you had gone to bed pretty early. Probably around like 9.
And it takes half a day to get to Vallaki?
Just about.
Even on horses?
Yeah.
I would look to the group.
Well, not like 12 hours, half a day, like half like the daylight day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 6 hours or so?
5-6 hours, depending on how fast you push the horses.
I know what you meant.
Okay.
Again, it's not necessary. I think it might put the Burgomaster at ease. Do you know anything about this by chance?
About this? All this?
Destruction, all the holes in the... Yes.
We just woke up from a nap, so... No.
You just woke up from a nap?
Well, sleep. We just woke up. It's...
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's got weird.
Again, you don't have to. I just wondered if maybe you knew, as we saw lights at the Abbey last evening, and then you were clearly up there as you came down, so we thought maybe you knew something. Do you perhaps know about the lights there? We thought we saw a flying creature of some kind.
There was an evil creature up there that we took care of, yes.
An evil creature, you say? All right, well, maybe that has something to do with this?
The destruction of the town.
I'm trying to put this together. I don't understand it. And I don't know, you say evil creature, then it makes me think maybe evil creature. Yeah.
We had witnesses. We were there all night.
Yeah, the creature we fought was at the Abbey, not here.
Well, I just didn't know if maybe there was some relation to whatever happened down here. I'm not accused.
No, I know. I don't want our...
Wait, isn't there? And I look around. Isn't there?
Isn't there what?
Isn't it related? Am I wrong?
How would it be related?
Isn't it?
I mean, we didn't.
You would guess this is probably the aftermath of the false Hydra.
That's what I was like. I think it's. I'm thinking like, yeah, isn't it, guys? Like, don't you remember we were up there, and all of a sudden, like, we were like hurt, and then we put the things in our ears, and we could see like there was like all of a sudden we could see the destruction that thing left behind, and then we.
So you're thinking this is destruction that had already happened?
That's what I think.
Oh.
Because like, and look at the holes in the ground and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I'm going to turn to Tommen and go, so we fought a false Hydra, which is something that it essentially eats your memories and makes you see things that aren't there and makes you not see things that are there. So this destruction was likely already here. We just didn't see it because of the false Hydra. And now that the false Hydra is dead, that magic is no longer covering our senses.
That was a lot.
No, it's really troubling. Are you okay?
Oof. I've never heard of a false Hydra.
Yeah, us either until.
Yeah, I was literally inside of it. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He stabbed his way into it.
Yeah, and then I went in, and then
I ate a friend of ours. So.
All right. Was it? And it was big. This thing.
Massive. Yeah.
Looks over at one of the holes and some of the destroyed buildings. I mean, that makes sense in my mind.
It could fly as well. Yeah.
That's terrifying. But you killed it.
We did. It is dead. Yes.
Oh.
Hence why you can now see the destruction that it caused. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's fantastic news.
Does some of the destruction look like a little older, like it didn't happen?
Some of it, yeah. Some of it see like
Ezra would point out
and snow like has drifted over it.
Yeah, Ezra would point out one of the spots that like looked definitely didn't happen within the last 24 hours, and Ezra would be like that definitely happened at least a couple days ago.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I have to go tell the Burgomaster. This is great. Again, if you all need to leave, that's absolutely fine.
We will be coming back if you need an official statement later. We have something to attend to later in the evening that we need to make sure we're on time for.
Of course. That would be fantastic when you return. But I'll tell the Burgomaster of your deeds, and
you can also speak with the abbot as well. He is aware.
Is he accepting visitors?
Probably not. But if you knock and leave a note, maybe.
Right. Well, I won't keep you any further. Thank you for your service to this town. And Tom starts to walk away, and then he stops. And he turns. So you say that it would destroy your memory of people?
Yeah.
Huh.
I found drawers of a woman's clothing and notes that were written to me from a woman I don't.
Newton just steps in and pats him on the shoulder and says, "It's best not to think about it. All right? Go get you something to eat."
All right. Yes. All right. Tommen puts his helmet back on and walks away.
There's going to be a lot of that happening in this town.
Ezra's gonna kick his horse into gear.
Yeah, guys, we should. I know next time we come back around this way, we should definitely talk to the Burgomaster because he had his son died recently, and then the grave was robbed, or daughter. No, it was the son's grave that was robbed, right?
The daughter.
It was the daughter. Sorry,
And
I had it reversed.
You're fine.
Yeah. His daughter was killed, and the grave was robbed, and it's a lot of bad stuff going on with him and his family. So
We have like 3 hours to spare.
No.
We'll make it on time.
No, because we have other things to do in Vallaki.
I'm just maybe that's something we can. We it seems like we're accruing like people that we might want to talk to. Some wrongs that need righting, and maybe that could just be like on the list. Maybe not top priority, but something we might want to think about in the future. That's all.
More allies.
More allies.
Get. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Make friends, right? Like Esmeralda here, good friends.
Yes, good friends. Let's go.
Wow, you're all business, huh? You're really not gonna like hanging out with us.
I am finding this very entertaining. Honestly, very interesting.
Yeah, we're animated.
Esmeralda, I feel like we haven't talked.
We really haven't.
I'm Newton.
Hello.
And you're Esmeralda.
I thought we did introductions last night. This morning,
Yep.
I don't know what time it is.
No, someone skipped over our introduction. It's fine.
I found out that you proposed to Cloven, so that's very interesting.
I never proposed to Cloven. I just see great potential in a man and baby person.
Denial is just...
I figured it wasn't real proposal, but
No, there's no romantic involvement. I just think he
trying
has...
to joke, trying to.
Oh,
Seems like what. Anyway, let's go.
well, the rest of the group seems to think that I am romantically involved with Cloven.
I think
So-
I'm giving you a hard time.
Oh, fair enough. That means you like me, right? Hey.
You're all very adequate for right now.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
So you
that might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
For right now. No wing get Havok.
Adequate for right now.
So you don't like this Strahd guy, do ya?
No, he's pretty bad.
Why not? What's your
Quarrel?
jugular with him, if you will?
Yes. Have you heard of the family Van Richten?
Say it again.
Van Richten? Van Richten.
Bless
Make
you.
a history check, Newton.
Okay, I don't even know. History. Man, I'm good at things I didn't know I was good at.
Like being a male model.
16.
For some reason, it does sound familiar.
Van Richten. Oh, Van Richten. It does sound familiar.
That a family that we weren't there boys.
There was a boy, yes, Erasmus.
Why don't you...
Well, see, we know the Voctors. We know the.
The rest of you, the name doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, so we know the Voctors.
All right, I'm playing two Ravenlofts. I forget what
That's
happens
fine.
in which.
You're gonna show up one time like, we already killed Strahd.
Wait, didn't we kill him already?
Oh, the Van Richtens. Yes, I have heard the Van.
Erasmus.
Yes. And
those are my friends.
Oh. And they died.
Well, let's not get into details.
But the devil is in the details, so, and we're gonna see him tonight.
Do you call Strahd the devil?
Well, that's what everyone else calls him, so I just, in the fashion, right? Right.
Is that code? Are we speaking in code? Do we need to know code? Is there...
Are we Russian? I don't know.
It's too many levels.
No, I understand why you're interested in my quarrel, my whatever with Strahd. Main reason, Rudolph is a friend of mine. I heard he went after Strahd and haven't heard from him since. So.
Rudolph. Yes. Sorry.
I feel like you're just repeating what I'm saying, and I don't know.
So you have lost friends, and you blame Strahd, is the gist I'm getting.
It is Strahd's fault for many problems in my life, but
Here's the thing: is I know that Strahd is to blame for most problems in this place, but I have no evidence that proves otherwise, that he is to blame. Just people seem to blame him.
Are you having empathy for the devil?
I'm not having empathy for the devil, I'm having empathy for Strahd. You're the one that said we shouldn't call him the devil.
That is correct.
So...
Like you.
Well, I like your shirt. Thank you. You just completely disarmed me by telling me you like me.
That's why I laughed.
Only Cloven's done it before.
I'm going to continue forward, and good talk.
That's how it works. Now we both get what we want. We go.
Well, we are not all getting what we want. Let's be honest.
Oh, you wanted Cloven to come with.
I did.
We see how you're thinking. But this is just a reconnaissance mission. This is not murder Strahd mission. This is just reconnaissance.
Well, Cloven better be there for killing the motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Why do you think Cloven has some
I'm gonna write this
ability
down.
And this conversation is happening as you guys have gotten your horses and are on the road.
yeah, we're well
This
going
is
on our way.
shocking.
Why do you think Cloven has some innate ability against
What is
Strahd?
his name? What is his name?
Cloven?
Yes. His
Because
name.
of the hoof on him?
Okay, do you understand that Cloven is indicative of the devil? The real devil in this world.
You know what else is Cloven? A fucking goat. Do we need to bring a goat when we fight Strahd?
It hurt, you know.
Wait, what do you got against goats?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have anything against a goat, but I also don't think it's going to help us in a fight against Strahd.
Well, don't make assumptions. As Stiki said, assumptions hurt feelings.
Assumptions hurt feelings.
Aerith?
I just really am trying not to engage in this.
That does seem wise.
Why don't you think Cloven stands a chance against Strahd?
First of all, I don't think at the moment any of us stand a chance against Strahd, and I think Cloven doesn't have magical abilities and fighting abilities like we do, so I think he stands less of a chance against Strahd.
Cloven is a wild card that should not be disregarded.
Okay, well, until we know what that wild card can do, I don't want to have to worry
Man
about
has a baby growing out of his neck.
Ah, yes. The Paragon of Usefulness.
Let me ask you this.
What a gift.
Have you seen him do something wonderful?
No.
Thank you very much, Ezra. Then if you have not seen him do something wonderful, I think it best to leave him out of this situation right now.
Until we know what he can do.
We fought a false Hydra and an evil Abbey, and it was lucky as fuck. We did real good. We did real good. Ever since Cloven showed up. I'm just saying, he's kind of our lucky charm.
And one of our people died, was killed, was eaten by the Hydra. So
Well,
that doesn't feel...
is it being eaten if they go in through the side, and not through the mouth?
Mean Stiki.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, who died?
You don't really remember him, so...
This just got really awkward.
Somebody died?
Anton.
Oh.
He was with us.
I would
and
say
he died. He was eaten by the Hydra.
I would say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, but I'm not sure it applies in this situation.
It doesn't.
I think this is the part in the journey where we kind of sit in silence as we ride, and maybe watch out for danger and stuff, right?
Just push down the feelings. Let's go.
Who's leading the way?
I guess.
I think after that, Ezra might kick up ahead for a little while.
Totally fair. Make a perception check, Ezra. Are you guys traveling fast or normal pace?
I mean, I don't think we're galloping the whole time, but I don't think we're going at a slow.
Yeah. In D&D terms, it's slow, normal, or fast. So, whichever one you fall into.
No bathroom breaks.
Right. I think we're just going. I critical failed my perception check.
You take the lead and tell everyone you'll keep a lookout, but you are you're lost in
Distracted.
thought.
Yeah.
You're distracted. Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Kind of have the feeling of wanting someone to talk to, and yet almost knowing that probably that person's not here. And whether you can talk to them, it's unclear. So you're quite surprised when you see a woman approaching on the road wearing a white wedding dress. About 15 feet in front of you, you stop. See, she has somewhat pale complexion with black hair and brown eyes as she walks closer towards you. And the rest of you, Ezra's a bit ahead, kind of around a bend, but as you all come around the bend, you see this woman as well.
I think Ezra would just hold on.
Oh, yes.
I'd wait for the group to kind of get a little bit, come up. I don't mean to be rude, but we are in Barovia. Why are you walking down the middle of a road in a wedding dress?
I'm trying to get to Kresk. I have a wedding today. Flame of mine tried to steal me away, and I was able to get out, and I need to get back to Kresk.
Is this person alive?
Make an, I'd say, investigation from where you are.
I have advantage on investigation checks to see, to recall information about undead.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 and then a 6, so 11.
Okay. It's really tough to tell from this distance. You think you'd probably have to get a little bit closer. She has pale skin, but she's not moving as an undead. She's speaking very coherently, if a bit flustered.
Not that that means much.
Fair. Yeah, it's tough to tell. Please, I don't want to hold you up. I can just move to the side and you all can continue on your way.
I think I just kind of looked at the group. I don't know. Y'all to make a decision.
Oh, hi. So do you have any like form of like protecting yourself out here? It's kind of dangerous out on the road here.
No, I was just going to move as quickly as I could. I came all the way from Vallaki, and she turns, and you see a dagger sticking out of her back, her dress bloodied. And I've just been moving quickly.
Can I, seeing that, search the woods for any signs of movement?
Sure, make a perception check.
Are you okay?
Yes, of course. What was that?
19.
You glance around furtively. You don't see any movement at the moment.
I turn to everybody and say, guys, do you think this is another one of those like echoes that Mr. Martikov told us about?
What were those?
So when we were going to the to Yester Hill, we heard the screaming from the house, right? And we went in, and it was like an echo of a horrible event that was just like was replaying in front of us, kind of thing. It was like a horrific thing that is just being shown again. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna get off my horse.
Okay. You slowly swing your leg over and drop to the ground, land in a little bit of mud.
I'm gonna kind of have my hands out, like ready to cast spells, like just in case.
She reacts by kind of pulling back a bit. What are you doing?
There's something. You're wounded. I want to.
What do you mean?
If you turn around for me, I can check.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm a 9.
Okay.
I'm rolling I rolled a 2.
Law of
I'm rolling
average, that just means you're gonna have a nice natural 20 string.
Yeah. Get him out of the way.
At dinner.
Yeah, get him out of the way now.
What do you mean? I'm hurt. I don't feel hurt. On my back. She kind of reaches, missing the dagger. But what do you mean?
Does her hand come away bloody at all, though?
You see where she reaches. It doesn't. You don't necessarily get the sense she was grabbing at the bloody spot.
It's like her lower back, yeah?
It's at a place that's kind of awkward for a person themselves to reach, especially if they're going this way. Maybe if they lean forward.
Up. Yeah. Can I get some help, please? I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Put the dagger in your back.
At that, she freezes and her eyes go wide. No. I'm enough. I'm love. And you watch as her body starts to decay in front of you all. And she reaches forward, trying to move. Chris, I have to get to Chris. And as the body completely turns into this decaying corpse, she falls forward, her hands stretching out towards Kresk. And now you just see a corpse.
Oh.
Oops.
Ezra's gonna get back on his fucking horse.
Weird place, Markovia.
And so she's like on the road?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just hop off and try and move her corpse off the road. Like kind of place it maybe like on the tree line a little bit.
Roll D100 for me, Havok.
$72.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, and just come back to my horse.
Okay.
This place is full of sadness.
Esmeralda will start leading.
Okay. You guys continue onward. Esmeralda, go make a perception check as you move forward.
And
Okay. You continue riding forward. About another hour or two. You're starting to see the trees get a bit thinner. You get into the sense you're getting close to the path leading up to Vallaki, which, as you know, is less trees and more of those dilapidated buildings. But you stop as you start to hear the sound of hooves coming from the road in front of you.
I'm gonna motion to everybody to pull to the side. Just,
Still going though, but just in a line on the side.
yeah, just to the side.
Okay. You pull to the side, and the sound of the hooves gets louder and louder, and you see coming around the trees a skeletal figure with hanging flesh in some places, others that are just complete skeleton, wearing silver armor, and you see on the armor a dragon. And as it rounds the corner and sees you, it stops. It has a helm on, so you can't really see its face, but it stops and it's just looking at all of you.
Do we keep going?
Wait, Silver Dragon, dude. That familiar to us?
You remember, some of you, in the Tome of Strahd, a battle that took place against people that wore this armor. And at that point, the Revenant speaks. Are you enemies of the devil?
Yes.
Very good. Pulls off his helm, and you see this face that essentially looks like all of the skin has just been pulled as tightly as possible to the skull. Wisps of gray hair, but nothing more, and sunken eyes that stare out at you all. My name is Erasmus. I am a knight of the Silver Dragon.
Hello.
Hello.
We're Sheen and friend.
And friend.
Sheen.
Honestly, we could just add her into the middle and it's the same.
Sheen.
And you are all enemies of the devil, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should seek Argenvostort and speak with Vladimir Horngard, the leader of our order, and Strahd's greatest enemy.
Where is he located?
Argenvostort.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah. How do you spell it?
Argyn Vostholt.
Wait, say that again.
Argenvostholt. I got it.
Wait.
Don't.
Puts his helm back on.
Erasmus, do you have a last name?
I do not remember a last name.
How about Van Richten?
I've heard that name, but it's not one I remember for myself.
So, question. The fact that I remember the Van Richten name, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Very helpful, DM. Thank you.
Tell me all of the secrets. Tell me.
Something.
I just like do things, man.
I'm honestly just here for a laugh.
I'm gonna write that down as one of my favorite things you've ever said. I just do
got
things,
the
man.
Curse of Strahd module. I just got it.
You haven't been running it the whole time?
But like, why would Newton know it? Is what my question is. Like,
I understand your question. Oh, it's a good question to have. Maybe one day will be answered.
Fair.
Tugging at the thread.
He doesn't look like.
As you look, you remember the Erasmus you're thinking of was quite young when things happened. This one looks older, like it was before it died. Was definitely an adult. Definitely, and also just a different like body frame.
Okay.
What's the helm back going?
What does?
Never has enemies.
Sorry, Erasmus. One question. What's the silver thing on the?
The Order of the Silver Dragon.
He looks to you at that noon.
I must be off.
Puts the helm on, starts riding past your group.
Do you know him? He
Nice to
looked at
meet
you like he knew you.
Nice to meet you, Erasmus. Thank you.
Not sure. But the person that plays my character is a steel dragon in his real life. That's his Chinese symbol. Really weird.
Why are they riding that way? Do we think? And I'm saying this as we're starting back on the road.
Yep.
Argon, gosh damn, Argon Vostholt. Was that on the map when I looked at it? Of the map of Barovia?
I believe Aerith eventually received notes regarding it, and
Okay.
it is to the southwest of Vallaki.
Oh, so we kind of passed? No, yeah. When we came up from Barovia, did we pass like by it, or we could have like taken a route to it?
From Krezk, you mean?
No, so like
Barovia's southeast,
right.
the village of Barovia.
Yeah.
Southwest of Vallaki is Argon Vostholt.
Okay, so
you would have potentially passed like
a route.
regionally where it was
That.
on your way to Krezk and back.
Got it. Thank you.
But you have not seen a path or anything like that. You also have understanding that Berez is somewhere near Argon Vostholt as well.
Ah, okay. Right. Well, I don't
What do
know. You know, he seems like he's got like some kind of unfinished business of some sort. Maybe.
In Brest? In Brest? Does
No,
that
I don't. I mean, there's lots of. I mean, you could end up anywhere if you go that way.
But he looks like that for no reason. He's just sticking around. Just-
Newton,
I just didn't
what
know
do
if
you
we should
know
be
of the
worried.
Newton, what do you know of the silver dragon?
I don't know anything of this silver. I just remembered it. I just had a memory that I knew it, but I have no idea what it means. That's all.
Well, it's very helpful.
Well, if I had a choice.
I'll just do no story threads for Newton from now on.
Well, so the people that went into Strahd's book were Ezra, Aerith, and Newton, and then I believe Stiki and Havok didn't go in, right?
I think it was Ezra, Aerith, Newton. Yeah, both times. I think it was.
Oh, I remember the fight. I remember the
I was
battle.
gonna say, I think you
gotcha.
guys were there for the battle.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
there for the battle, but it doesn't have any. I mean, I was just there. You know, like I remember the fight. I remember that Strahd was involved with some sort of silver dragon, and I saw the silver dragon in the background.
Did he look familiar? No, never mind. We saw Strahd's camp, not the Silver Dragon's camp.
Strahd was injured right before the battle. That's right.
I
That's
will
what
admit, he was kind of hot, if we're being very honest.
you.
Well, that's
Young
that's-
Strahd.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh,
Erasmus.
I thought you meant
Oh,
old skull face there.
No, we didn't see him. I don't think.
I know you're dead, but like.
You know, if Strahd wasn't evil, he could really get it. It's really just this evil thing that really.
That's the only turn off?
Yeah.
That's fair.
What other turn off would there be? So you take away the evil part, that takes away.
I don't really know him. I don't know what his red flags are.
Well, he's a walking one to start, but I mean, if he wasn't a red flag.
Not breathing is one for me.
Wait.
Not breathing.
You're dead?
Inside.
That was so fast.
So fast and so mean, but like nice at the same time.
Oh my god, that was great.
Make a deception check, Stiki.
What?
Make a deception check.
Can that be an advantage, please?
I'm gonna say no because Newton did just say that pretty casually. Just normally.
With no advantage, it is a 1.
Oh.
Oh man, we are rocking it.
That was too fast, Esmeralda, what Stiki just said there, and also kind of a weird reaction you saw from other people in the group. That was the response.
I do believe you need to explain.
Okay,
Are you holding up a weapon at Ezra?
No, I'm pointing my finger.
Okay, I thought this was like a sword or something.
No.
It can be a weapon.
Okay. Hey, it's not polite to point fingers.
Exactly.
Ezra has a hard time trusting people, and he's a little dead inside. He
Not you.
his heart isn't like your heart is very trusting because you're a new friend, and I trust new people, and Ezra doesn't love.
Jesus.
You are a very sweet person, but Ezra, I would love for you to explain to me what that means. You're dead.
She has to be able to forget you to love you.
Real quick, I didn't actually hear what Newton said.
Newton just said something along the lines of, why, just because you're dead too? Or something like that.
So he would care to explain to somebody who is here to help you.
Actually, you came to us for our help, so let's be clear there. Who came to you for help? No. This is your testing mission. We don't know if we can trust you.
This is your testing mission for you as well. Don't know if I can trust you.
We didn't even ask for your help. You pushed it upon us.
I will turn this car around.
Stiki slithers close to Ezra and says, "Getting defensive might not help." And then slithers away.
I swear to the gods.
Hey, listen.
I'm just trying to help.
Frankly, Esmeralda, I'd like to trust you as well, but we don't know you. And look, we know Ezra. Ezra's great. We trust Ezra, and for now, that's the best you're gonna get.
That's the best I'm going to get. This is not a step in the right direction. I do believe that if you explain a little bit to me, can build trust. We can build trust.
I tried, but you didn't believe me. That's not Ezra's fault.
Well, you're lying to me, so why would I believe a lie?
I don't lie.
I'll just put a hand on Stiki's shoulder, just like, oh, just breathe with him.
Well, listen, we could demand you tell us everything about you too, but that's not a step for trust either. Part of trust is trusting someone to share when they're ready.
Fine. But I am watching you. A little bit closer than the rest. The rest of you don't like so much anymore.
Yeah, we have that effect on people.
Aerith's gonna pat you on the back, Ezra.
Man,
brother.
I whispered to Stiki, Eric's on fire today. He's really killing it.
I think Ezra would ride past Newton and give him like a face as he went.
It was my fault last time. So.
It was definitely Stiki's fault once before. If y'all could just shut the fuck up about the fact that I'm dead.
Look, we all get one chance to out.
How they introduce you
Yeah,
now.
we all get one chance to out Ezra. Okay?
Shane, this is Ezra. Ezra's dead. The rest of us are alive.
Oh.
One of these things is not like
As Ezra passed Newton, Newton's like,
Okay. Thanks.
Arena turns to Newton and says, "Are you going to go back into Vallaki as Newton now, or are you going to?"
So yeah, good call, Arena. God, Arena's killing it today too.
Maybe.
Honestly, Arena, I need your help. We need to follow the logic train here and decide whether or not it's okay I go back into Vallaki as myself.
To be frank, I don't know. I mean, Fiona's in charge, so I feel like it should be okay. But perhaps some people are still afraid of your reputation.
Well, I mean, I could always go in as Ham Stevens, and it would be
Why
totally
don't you try out those two, Ham and Loretta, for Esmeralda? And maybe Esmeralda, as an outsider, can give you, she's never met these people, so...
I'm not your monkey to sing and dance for you, Arena.
Fair enough.
I'm just asking.
Continue writing. After about another hour, you get to the point where the forest has opened up to some extent for the road, which is clearly a bit better maintained closer to Vallaki. And you start to see some of those dilapidated houses on the outside and the gates of Vallaki off in the distance. You guys continue making your way forward. And the first thing you notice that's a bit odd as you return to Vallaki is that the gates are open. These gates are always closed unless someone has been given the clearance to come in or out.
Do they look like they're opened, or do they look like they're broken?
It's tough to tell from the distance, but as you get closer, they start to just look open, and you can see small figures of what appear to be guards walking atop.
Newton didn't change yet.
No.
I think Ezra just Newton, are you going to?
You know what? I'm gonna risk it.
Why? Why risk it? Why would you do that?
Because I want to be myself.
Oh, that's really.
No,
Man.
no.
No, I'm gonna bring my horse over and try and throw my arm. That's so great. That's what we've been saying.
I was trapped in this prison of a town, which forced me to be behind a mask for 9 months.
Well, well, why don't we revisit why you were had to not be you? Was it maybe because
I showed my book in town, which forced me to become someone else, to be in hiding the whole time.
No.
Yes?
You got caught breaking and entering, and then we had to kill you.
No, that's why I got caught, but that's not why I became another person.
Because to break you out of prison, we had to kill you.
No, we're arguing over false charges here, really.
No, the charges were correct.
No, the
charges were very, very correct.
They were correct. No, I'm not arguing over the charges.
I think Newton's saying he originally had to change his face because the people were uneasy about his book, and that was the first time he had to change his face. He got caught as somebody else originally.
Yes, I got caught. I had to make Newton Fright disappear the first week we were in Vallaki. And
Right.
that was what I had to commit to every time we returned. And now we have liberated the city of Vallaki, and I would like to be myself in the city. If
Nice. Some of the guards from before are from our guards now, and we killed you, so theoretically you would be dead.
Are you
Also, I don't think Fiona
Stiki-
ever met you as Newton.
No, no one did.
Stiki gallops up to Esmeralda and says, I'm Team Ezra, just so you know.
do not know?
It's a project I'm working on. Trying to help him feel more. Because Newton was my first project, and now Newton likes himself a little bit
Self-realization
more.
for Newton.
Is that what this group is about? Is about self-actualization?
You know, kinda.
That and muffin businesses.
Oh, have you heard about our muffin ventures?
All right, so you guys heading into Vallaki?
If
I
Newton's refusing to
fucking guess so.
change, yeah, if Newton's refusing to change, I mean, I'm not going to push him.
There's always a background. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I say you get in the back of the group so that if you get caught, we can run away from
We
you.
can feel it out if you like. I'll back.
Yeah, you're clapping for yourself. You guys make it to the gates, and you do see appears to be members of the town guard, still dressed in the guard attire. Though you also see a taller figure that appears to be leading them that has a very royal black cloak billowing out behind them. And as you approach, they say, "Hello there. Welcome to Vallaki. Might I ask your business in town?"
Yeah, you can ask.
Tourism?
Wait a minute. I know you all. Well, most of you. You're the heroes of Vallaki, eh?
Yes!
Yeah!
The ones who led the revolution along with Fiona Vachter to take down the Burgomaster.
Yeah!
I'm so glad that's how we're remembered. Yes, we are.
Well, come in, come in. Very
Great.
good to have you back in Vallaki. I think you'll like some of the changes we've made.
Good. Great. Lead on, my friend.
Oh, no, I don't need to come with you. All your own.
Oh. Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
You guys start to head underneath the gate. Newton, you notice at least one of the town guards kind of looking at you odd. Turns and whispers something to the other guard. So you guys continue on.
I would head to the church.
Yeah, we should. I mean, that's the very first thing we should do for sure.
Gotcha. You guys start heading there. As you are heading along the path, you do notice Vallaki looking a little bit different. You see townspeople out and about. Some of them seeming to be in pretty good spirits. You also see that some cobblestone walkways are being laid over what used to be kind of mud pits in some areas of the road. You also see these really immaculately trimmed rose bushes that have been put in place along the side in certain areas. You guys eventually make your way over to the church, and you see some people working on the exterior. Looks like they're working on some of the windows that were destroyed during the Feast of St. Andrew's and during the preceding events. You see they're putting in some new stained glass in the church windows.
Quietly to the group as they're going, Ezra would kind of just, well, I don't mean to count my eggs before they hatch, but I think we did something good for once.
What do you mean for once? You don't think we do
We
good
can
things?
have bad luck with doing good things, other than killing the Hydra and the Abbey.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Right. you guys saddle up your horses outside the church and head inside. And you remember when you were last in the church, it was barricaded. There were lots of pews that were shattered, general debris around the floor, and of course the body of Father Lucian. But as you walk inside, you see it's pretty cleaned up. The pews have been set back in place. Some of them looks like there's been repairs done on them. As you walk in, you see a figure standing at the altar, speaking with what looks to be one of the workers, and kind of nods, or pats him on the side, and walks out. And at that, Milivoj turns. You guys are a sight for sore eyes.
Milivoj!
Yeah, it's great to see you. He runs up to you, Ezra, and kind of goes for a hug for a moment, then reaches his hand out to shake.
No, Ezra would allow it. You're okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, a lot. There's been a lot of changes in Vallaki since you all have been gone. I've been putting together the church, trying to, get it back to where it was. And I've been reading up on some religious texts that were Father Lucian's. I'm thinking that maybe I'll try to be a priest.
Real quick, I'm correct in remembering that Milivoj was the person that
who stole the bones.
Was the kid.
Yeah, the kid.
Oh, I was thinking it's the other person.
Andre, right? Andres? The guy that's down in the basement?
Yeah, that's who I thought we were talking
Gotcha.
about. But still, Ezra's still happy to see him. It's fine. That's amazing. That's really good to hear. Speaking of, if we could have the church to ourselves, you included, but just with no one else. We're here to make things right.
What do you mean?
Bones, Milivoj, have been reconsecrated.
Wow. And you see this just look of guilt, but comfort and resolve. It's a whole mix of emotions going on for Milivoj at the moment. He nods and says, "Hey everyone, why don't you take an early day? Head home, maybe grab some early dinner and drinks." You see a lot of the workers kind of look around for a moment. "Well, yeah. All right, let's do that." They all start to head out. And after a moment, Milivoj closes the doors, and you are alone.
What?
Okay. He heads over to the altar, and she's trembling just a bit as he pulls back the rug, pulls up the trapdoor. He starts to head down. You guys all follow, or is anyone staying up?
Esmeralda will grab Stiki for a hot second. What are you doing? What is this for?
Oh, so last time we were here, the bones were stolen, which is why we left, and now that we have them, the bones are their sacred bones that keep Vallaki safe. So we're putting the bones, sacred bones, back.
Is it appropriate for me to come with?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
I don't want to intrude. Learning with this group.
Also, Stiki leans in and says, "Did you see Ezra hug? I'm proud," and then keeps going.
All right.
Keep pushing it. I'm pushing it.
Milivoj has lit a torch down there and leads you through the catacombs to the doorway. You guys do pass the cell that Andre was in.
Ezra would like to check this out.
Okay. You look inside and it's empty.
Milovoj, you know what happened to Andre?
Yeah, I was able to move him up. He's staying in one of the rooms in the church now. A bit more okay being public.
A terrible fear that he'd been forgotten down here.
No, he's making progress, which is good.
Ezra's gonna step aside and let Havok go into the room first.
Okay. Milovoj goes to push open the door. Kind of stone slab that's blocking the way, and eventually moves it out, and you see again this small circular room with a stone altar rising in the middle of it.
Okay. Aerith, the bones, please.
Oh dear, I think I left them.
Not funny, Aerith.
Oh, sometimes we need a laugh. Very well.
Thank you. I'll bring them over to replace them on the kind of how I remember them originally on the stone slab.
Okay.
Just stand there looking down at them. Take a few deep breaths. Think back to the moment where I tried to rescue Father Lucian and just not being able to intercede in time, watching him kind of die next to me and burying him. And then I pull out the scroll, the hallowed spell, and I start to perform the ritual the way I tried to do it exactly the way the abbot showed me, all the way down to even like the speed and like that he kind of cadence that he had as best as I can.
Gotcha. You guys watch from outside the room as Havok begins casting the spell, and as you begin reading through the scroll, you all see the paper begin glowing with a golden light as Havok's eyes begin to glow purple, and then some of the veins that you can even see glowing through the fur on your arms begin glowing. And this wave of purple and golden light emanate from Havok as the energy courses all around the room and lightly out into the hallway where you all stand. And you watch as the purple light fades and takes on a lighter blue quality. Another pulse of arcanic energy emanates from the bones, this time pouring down the hallway past all of you. Boom! A final pulse. And for a moment, all you see is dark purple, swirling with this golden light. And then all is still. You see the bones in front of you, Havok. And you can hear a faint hum emanating from them. The scroll itself is gone.
I think I did it.
Stiki walks up to Havok and like pats her.
I just put my hand on Stiki's hand. Just hold it.
How do we know if it worked?
I mean, I can feel that it's taken hold, right?
Yeah. You would say, with some certainty, there's always a chance that...
I can... It feels like it's here to me. I can't guarantee it, though.
Seems like it's a matter of faith. I believe it worked.
Good.
I can't thank you all enough for this. I don't know what I could do to repay you. Irina, you're obviously welcome to stay. All of you are welcome to stay if you like. Thank you.
Well, Irina, now that it's been reconsecrated, you actually should be safe here.
Well, that's true. If you all think that is best, that I stay, well, I mean, I think it's definitely best. I don't really want to go to dinner with Strahd.
Oh, no, you aren't going to dinner anyway.
No.
You should stay.
No.
I meant on a more long-term scale.
I would almost sooner put you in the bag and like pull your head out every like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Put me in a bag. That's oddly kind.
For your safety, I would.
I understand. Yes, I think you are all right. I thank you all again for providing safe haven for me. I still want to help you all. So I understand I can't come tonight. I do not want to. But Argen Vostolt.
You sure? I mean, not that you're unfamiliar with danger at this point, but well, the farther we go, the closer our scrapes are going to get to Strahd.
Right now, I feel like I don't just want to be on the sideline, but I'll think about it tonight, and perhaps not every time you all go out, but I don't want you... I want to have some say in taking down this monster that seems to be so fascinated with me.
Of course.
For now, Milivosh, we must take care of this church. Yes, we should close this up, and maybe Irina, you and me can talk about some more security measures down here so that nothing like this happens again. I think that is a wonderful idea. And Milivosh closes the door.
Well, before I head out, I just to the bones. I just like lean really close and I say, "All right, do your thing, Saint Angel. Go team. Sun Lord, Morning Lord. Hey, let's do it. Bye."
All right, you head out. Just as Milivosh closes it.
No!
Crushing you in the flat.
It's still in here.
You're able to get out. And Milivosh leads you all back out the crypt and up the ladder. You guys close the trapdoor, put the rug back over it.
All right. How much time we got to our dinner reservations? Hey.
You said about sunset, which of course is always tough to read here, end of the day. But you get the sense you maybe have like 45 minutes, an hour to do what you'd like. At this point,
once we get back up and out, Ezra's just, well, we've got a bit of time before dinner. I need to go clear my head.
I thought you were gonna say you were stopping at Blinsky's to pick up your order.
I would like to do that, just not right this second. But that is a good reminder. Thank you. I spent a lot of money on that thing.
And then Stiki goes to Esmeralda and says, "He bought a sex doll."
Wait, but before you go, just are we meeting back here at the church, or where do we want to meet?
I was just gonna go to the orphanage here. So,
yeah.
I mean, if we're all gonna if we're all gonna kind of fan out here. I mean, we're meeting at the East Gate, right? Or the East Gate's where we're supposed to be picked up.
Maybe we meet here at the church and then we head over.
Okay.
Agree with that.
All right. I'll go to the orphanage too.
Check on Barb and the kids and Madame Belasco.
at that point, the side door opens, leading back there.
Oh.
Hey, Millivoge. Hey. Ha! Stiki!
And Freak runs up to you. You see that he's shaved his head in a pretty poor attempt. Doesn't look like it looks like he did it himself, and some spots look better than others.
Hi.
Hi, Reek. You're balding.
Yeah.
You look good. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. And then Sticky goes, okay, and he tries to give him a big hug.
Hi, Dad.
Freak hugs you.
You're a father.
Hi, son. And then Sticky looks at Havok like,
Hugs you tighter.
oh, please help.
As you look over to Havok, Freak looks.
Mom?
Yeah.
Mom!
Yeah, we
And
talked
Freak
about it.
charges over towards you, Havok. Hugs you.
My brain breaks a little bit.
I'm sorry. Sticky's just in the back, like.
For so many reasons. One, that Sticky and I, our mother and father, are co-parenting this kid that we found. Apparently, that's freaking me out.
Apparently,
but also,
nice.
the kid is having a kid is freaking me out a little bit. Like my stomach kind of like drops.
Hey. I have your eyes.
I don't think that's possible.
When you're an orc.
I'm not an... What? Oh, the orc over here. Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah.
Your husband?
What?
Did you guys... Am I a child of divorce?
Freak. Okay, let's like go in and... Wait, how's Barb? Where's the dog? Show me the dog.
No, Barb, come on.
And
Yeah.
Bilbo's like, he's my helper around the church.
Oh, do you need him right now?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to...
Please no.
Okay. Sticky, we'll talk about this later.
I'm sorry.
Parents.
All right. Where's everyone going? So those three, at least, are heading to the orphanage. Ezra is headed out. We'll deal with that in a moment. And Newton and Esmeralda. So many E names. Where would you like to go?
We do have a lot of E names.
Yeah.
I have a great muffin shop.
Great muffin shop.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Is
It's
that a euphemism?
Fair question.
usually it would be, but in this case it's not. It's actually I am very interested in real muffins.
This is not making it any clearer what the shop is.
Are you familiar with muffins?
The muffin.
So Ezra heads out. Ezra, we'll start with you. Where are you headed?
I would like to head out to a nearby wooded area and go hunting.
Okay. You could go up towards the lake if you'd like. That has some woods around that area, or you could head back out the way you came.
Wherever area seems like it's going to be the least populated by human beings.
Okay. At this point, you would guess probably the lake, because travelers might be coming in the gate you came from. So,
and I would like to stay as far away from any like pedestrian trails as possible.
Gotcha. You head out that direction. Again, the guards briefly stop you, but recognize you as one of the heroes of the revolution, so they just let you pass. And you get the sense, even as you walked up, that they're not stopping people in the same way it was before, where you guys had your names taken and weapon inventory and all that. More of just like a brief conversation before letting people in. But you make your way out to the woods. Go ahead and roll a d20, add your, let's say, your dex modifier.
finally, a dirty 20.
Okay. You are able to, through this process, fill up your flask.
Can I fill it up, but can I also eat one?
Yeah. With that, you basically found like a deer.
Right. So I've refueled up.
Yeah.
Any little splecks of blood, I'm gonna prestidigitation and then head back.
Okay. Those of you that went to the orphanage, you walk inside. You see at this point you hear a lot of hustle and bustle upstairs, as though the kids are kind of getting ready to clean up and begin to turn in for the evening. Freak lead you in.
Yeah. I don't think Barb's here right now.
Where is
Barb.
And then you see Barb. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah. Barb died.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Yesterday.
We've only been gone a couple of days, like a few days.
Yeah.
How did she die?
I don't know. It's weird because she was still eating and stuff. And she just died.
Okay. Who's taking care of you?
Huh?
Who's taking care of you?
Miss Belasco.
Is she here?
Yeah, she's probably upstairs.
Okay, maybe we'll go talk. Maybe we'll go talk to her.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mom and Dad.
You go brush your teeth or get ice cream for dinner.
You can't tell me what to do. Dad. Classic. Come on.
Starts leading you up the stairs. And you do see more rooms bustling as kids are like playing in the rooms a bit, getting ready. But it seems like kind of a free hour or two while they're just hanging out in their dorms. And you see Miss Belasco exiting out of the older girls' dormitory for a moment, with a smile on her face, and she turns. Oh, hello. It's so good to see you all again. Stiki?
Hi.
Stand up straight.
Okay. Like, snaps to attention, like.
That posture, it's so important. It's good to see you. And she goes for a hug to you, Havok, and then to you, Stiki.
Okay.
Hey, this is my mom and dad.
Did you all want to speak about adopting? Aerith is standing up there. Hey, Freak, why don't you come show me your toys?
Oh, okay, Uncle.
And he starts to lead him away. You want to adopt?
He's making a lot of assumptions.
You know, I think we're in the business of killing monsters, and having a child with us would be child endangerment, and I don't think that I will not do good in jail.
No, you're right. No, Stiki, you're right. You know, that would be irresponsible of us. And, you know, we met in jail. So, honestly, we might not be fit parents.
Nope. Not good parents.
Of course. That's all right. I'm sure Freak will understand.
Freak told us that Barb died.
Yes, it was the oldest thing. I don't know. Thought was eating, resting normally, playing with the kids, and then just passed away.
Did it, like, waste away?
No. We buried it in the backyard.
It was just sudden? Like, there was...
We woke up yesterday morning and Bob wasn't moving.
Okay. Where in the back did you bury her?
You'll see the little gravestone the kids put up.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No. We found Barb, on the side of the road. She, we don't know how long she was out there, so we, she could have been sick, and we just didn't realize. She seemed healthy. Who knows these things?
At this point, Aerith walks back with Freak. Yeah, that was a rock. That was a cool rock. You guys wanna...
Yeah.
All right, bye everybody, you suckers. Haha, let's go, Mom and Dad.
Oh, no. You should go brush your teeth or go find a toy or something. Like, we have to go check on Barb and see the wonderful job that all the kids did with the tombstone. We're gonna go pray and say goodbye.
I'll come with you. Yeah.
No, it's a little sad, so I kind of want you to go watch your friends. Go.
I think it's important that I learn to process tough emotions.
He's not wrong.
I mean, that's true. That's true. You should do that. Yes, but
maybe he is my son.
I heard that.
I don't know how to respond to that. Okay.
Oh, no, come on, let's go.
And Freak just starts walking past.
Being bullied by a child.
Freak, I do want to say, remember, these two are very powerful adventurers that go to do dangerous things, so they cannot bring you.
Oh, really?
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, Mom and Dad, just bring me back a present. Let's go.
Oh, you know what? And I pull out my old mace. You can have this.
Nope. You can't have that when you're older, maybe, but not right now.
Something to look forward to.
In my office for now.
Ah, cool. See that, Timmy? I'm gonna hit you.
Nope. All right.
We don't hit with maces.
With fists.
No, we don't.
You hear that, Timmy?
No. This poor little boy who's like.
I turn to Stiki and I say, actually, he might also be your son.
I heard that. All right, I'll let you guys go. Say goodbye to Barb. I already did. I love you both.
And he goes to hug you.
I love you too.
I know.
And he, like, after he hugs you both, he grabs your hands and puts them together.
Bye.
And he leaves.
I kind of, for a moment, after like the shock of like that all that wears off for a second, and I'm watching like in the room, like all the kids like getting ready for bed and stuff like that. Just the phrase that I said of not being fit to be a parent kind of just comes back to me a little bit, and just a little bit of sadness kind of comes through, and my posture kind of sinks a little bit.
Stiki perceives that body language as negative, and Stiki immediately starts explaining. I'm so sorry. You know what? I can fix this. I don't think he's young. He's not gonna remember you. He's not gonna remember you. So we can make it that'll just go away. We can make it go away.
Stiki, it's really fine. It's not. Yeah, I know he's a kid. It's fine.
Okay.
But I don't mean to be forward, but do you want kids at some point? Like, is that something you want in your life?
I've never really thought about it. Yes, I have. I don't think I had good role models, so I don't know.
You had your sister, right?
Yeah, but she was a child.
Well, so were you, though.
That's a good point. Maybe when all the adventuring's done and I find my sister.
It's great. That's awesome.
If I don't die.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's always like
yeah.
the clause.
I mean, right? Because we don't
always
really
the clause
know.
that you can't die.
You guys are talking about this as you exit out to the back, and sure enough, you do see a little rock that was put in a spot, and you see some drawings all across it of a dog.
Part of me wants to dig him up and do just a check on her, just to see if maybe. No, I'm not gonna do it, but
I forgot Barb was the dog. I was like, who is Barb? It's a child. It's a friend. Like, that's so sad. Like, how do we help them?
How can you forget our dog?
The second one that's probably died because of us, I'm assuming.
A lot of dead dogs. A lot of dead dogs.
A lot of animal death this season.
But if that's told me anything, we're gonna have an epic movie.
What did you say?
Starts to rain as you guys are standing there.
Oh, I was just.
Aerith is there too, by the way.
Hi, Aerith.
How awkward.
Hey, yeah, hey.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, there's part of me that wants to check on him and check on her,
Check on her and maybe see how she died. Can you do that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know a little bit about certain kinds of injuries and I am a healer. I don't know. Maybe I can see something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. That's weird. Dig up a dead dog in the backyard of an orphanage.
I feel like that would be re-traumatizing. I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't.
Then I don't know if we have time.
That's a good point.
We probably gotta get back to the church.
Okay.
Blueberry is my favorite.
Cutting to you two. What did you do during that time?
Lemon shrimp, garlic shrimp, buffalo shrimp.
Yes, show me the muffin.
Taste it. Oh, just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth.
You do not need to feed me. I am an adult.
Okay, take the whole thing. I don't care.
I will break off a little piece. Thank you very much.
Very good, right?
Yes, I mean it's a pastry.
At this point, you all converge, seeing Newton trying to feed Esmeralda still, and
oh, Chloe's gonna be so upset.
I made these muffins.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is the backup plan. If this mercenary thing doesn't work out, I am the muffin man. I am.
Great. Do you make anything besides muffins? I feel like it's very niche.
Well, it has to do with the witches we first met. I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm the only one that's okay with these muffins. Really. But they're very good, right?
They're very good muffins.
I'm sorry to break up the muffin pitch, but guys, we should probably head out.
Just chilling muffins. I'm not gonna
Irina comes to see you all off, and you all start making your way back through town towards the eastern gates. As you do, you see a statue of Vargas Velakovich that has ropes around it, and as you guys pass, it's pulled down. And you see a lot of cheers emanating from that as you continue onward. Out of
Vive la Revolution!
And some of them turn to you and start cheering even louder. You see someone essentially throw up dancing lights that kind of just make this interesting red and blue swirl all around the area. But you move on past all of these folks through the rest of Vallaki, in which again you see more rose bushes up, more of the streets being cobbled, and eventually you head out the eastern gates. And yes,
Stiki looks to Newton and says, "Do you think Ezra picked up his sex doll?"
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I hear?
It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
right.
Throw it in the bag, baby.
That's where it would be if I had picked it up.
Sex doll, sex doll, sex doll.
You pull it inside out. Is this bag of holding just sex dolls?
Are you guys selling this?
That's where we keep all of our paraphernalia.
And as you head out, you don't see a carriage for a moment. You continue going along the road, getting closer to the trees, and sure enough, you see on the road a black carriage blocking the way with no horses. And the door opens out to all of you.
Where's Cloven when you need him?
Is this our, you think this is our ride?
Black carriage with no horses in the middle of the woods. That's probably for us, yes.
Are we all gonna fit in there? Is it gonna hold all our weight?
It's bigger on the inside.
Wait, guys, should I have changed out of my armor? Am I dressed incorrectly for a dinner
Nope.
engagement?
You should stay wearing that just in case.
Who walks? Did someone come out of the open door?
Nope.
Ezra's gonna approach it.
Okay. You approach it. Looks very nice on the inside.
Is there anyone in there?
No.
Does it look like it's gonna fit all of us?
Yeah.
Well, it's all clear.
Do you guys remember when we had Arena with us and it was really complicated to go on this trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't talk about her until we're back.
I'm just saying it's really good time passed and she can't come.
Rules. That's my ground rule for the night.
But isn't it important to gauge him and them? I don't want to offend.
Well, I guess that's a really good point, Stiki. Like, what are we trying to accomplish in this dinner? And we don't know what he has planned for us, but like, what are we trying to do?
Exactly.
Well, I think it'll help when we know
The door
what
waves back and forth.
Hi, carriage.
Inside.
Did someone pass gas?
Maybe we can talk on the way.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ezra's gonna get in the carriage.
I'll get in behind there, Ezra.
All right.
I get in. Yeah.
You guys have a good time.
You can get in, and then like Stiki, you see Stiki's hand come out of the carriage, grab him by the shirt, and yank him in. It disappears.
You all pile inside. It's oddly spacious, even with all of you there. The door closes, and the carriage begins to rise up in the air through the treetops, above the mists. You're all looking out over the valley of Barovia as it begins to turn, and off in the distance you can see the spires of Castle Ravenloft. And that's where we're gonna end.
Ooh.
Oh.
Can I do a closeout line real quick, actually? So as we lift into the air, Ezra's gonna sigh, take off his hat, look to Esmeralda and be like, well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to tell you I am a vampire. That's
the Marvel post-credit scene.
Yeah.
What? Not the muffin scene?
I'll be honest, I don't understand the hat.
It's a hat of disguise, so it changes my features. It's like a disguised self.
Okay.
Very much like your Mask of Many Faces.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it makes me look human.
Ah. Okay. I did not get that.
Fair enough. Well, from all of us here at Character Player, thank you for watching, and we will see what happens next time when they just go to a nice, lovely dinner. It's gonna be a nice, fun time. You know, just some socializing.
Yeah.
But until next time, remember, no guts, no story, and good night.
Night.
Bye.
Hey.